My people, na dey ready? For this video I go show una how to cut trendy gown with side gathers. If you sabi hold scissors, you sabi do this one. So make we get to the video sharp sharp.
It's K Fashion and Beauty. Welcome.
So I don bring out my pattern paper wey I go use. I join two pattern paper together so that I go reach the length of the gown, cause na long one I wan cut so. So I'll put the full length of the gown here first. Then I go mark the shoulder divided by 2, 15 divided by 2. So I use 7.5. Then from the shoulder, I come down to mark my shoulder to under bust, shoulder to nipple line, the shoulder to waist. Then I'll come mark the hip line. To get your hip line from your waistline, you'll come down by 8 or 8.5 inches to get the hip line. Then I'll come label everything out. My shoulder to nipple line, my under bust, the waist and the hip side. Now we'll come take my nipple to nipple measurement, which na 3.5. So I'll go mark 3.5 from the nipple line down to the end. I'll mark 3.5. But I'll first mark and reach the waist because I want first draft out my bustier. I get other videos on how to pattern drafting for princess that bustier because I want make this dress stay very well fitted. So I'm not going to really go into details on how to cut this. Instead, I go drop the link to the video. So now after I don't mark my nipple to nipple, I don't get my cup curve for the bustier. I'll come go ahead from my darts line. I'll join them together. So you see say this length of this thing dey stop for the hip side. This na because later after we don cut am finish, before we fit cut am reach down, because I have to remove the dart first. So I'll cut out that dart part. Then remembering say when I dey cut my own princess that bustier, I dey place the cup side on top the center part. You see am. So when I place am on top, that time I'll come mark my measurement. So I'll go ahead put my measurement, my waist measurement, my bust measurement divided by 4 plus 2-inch allowance. So you see I don't attach am back. After I close the dart, I attach am back to my paper. Then I'll go ahead join my measurements together. So the next thing I go do now to mark that 3.5 from where I mark for the nipple down. I go mark am down. You see I don't do am. Then I'll come mark my armhole depth because I never put the armhole curve, sorry. So I come down by 8 inches. Remember I say I come from the armhole curve. So the full tutorial for this princess that bustier, I go drop am for the bio link so that you go see am. So now after I don mark everything, the next thing na to come get where go form this curve. You see am for the picture for the gathers, that gathers where e go dey. So I'll come up from that hip line for the center. I suppose come up reach the waist. Please take note, for this video I come up but I no like e come to dey down. So personally, if you dey cut am, no forget you curve am, carry am as I mark, so carry am go the waist. From that hip line, so that take curve am go the waist, not to a few inches above the hip line, but to the waist side, na there go cover. So now I don cut everything out. I don cut my shoulder slope, everything I don cut and keep. So keep that one outside. The next thing we go do now to cut the back side. So for the back, I go ahead mark 2 inches because I go use this one as zip allowance. So I give 2 inches space before I place the front piece pattern on top. I'll just go ahead trace everything out. So after I don trace everything out, I'll come comot and keep am one side. Then I go mark my back neckline. For the back neckline, I no dey go too deep, so I just go down by 1 inch, but na still the same back width I use for front too. Then for this princess that, remember say na back, so you no get cup. I'll just go ahead take the center part, mark that curve where I want, and we don't get the back side. So I'll just go ahead cut everything out. So get the zip allowance, the first back side and the second back side. So when you cut everything out, that's now all for the pattern drafting for front and back. Now to get the gathers pattern wey they talk about, I just want to do this one so that it will be very clear to understand. So this now just for the sake of the tutorial, I make I dey use this material to show now. So I can't give spacing, like if you use 3 or 2 inches spacing, cut them into pieces. They call them slash and spread. So now don't pieces and you go space them based on how much you want make the thing gather. If you want me gather well, you space them like that. So I fold this material into 4 so that I will just cut the back the two sides together. So the folded side now you start from. You see as I dey take do am na so I go take cut am. So you fit space am more if you want based on how full you want make e dey. So I go notch the center, I go come notch dis, you see the side too wey I notch. Na because sey you know sey dat gathers no reach down. The gather start from the waist side to e no reach the end inside the edge, so you go notch where e go stop. For dis video you fit clearly see am. You see sey I first join the dat side and the bustier, then I go come gather the down side wey I wan use. You see dat where dat notching dey, so na there I know sey e go be center, and the other notch na where e go stop. So you see I go place am like dat. You see sey the gathers no reach down, na from where I notch na e go stop. After I do am, na by choice you fit add lining. So the lining, the same way wey you do the material na so you go do the lining inside too, so dat e go dey very very full. So if you get any questions related to the video, I dey the comment section. I really hope una enjoy dis video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.